Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and today's Sudsy recap is all about the ladies of London, which, I'm all about. I love me some ladies of London. And before I go on, I have made myself a Bloody Mary. Wait, can you see it? It's delicious. I wonder if they have Bloody Marys in England. I mean, I'm sure they. I don't know. I didn't even think to ask Kyle when I was interviewing Kyle from Below Deck if he likes Bloody Marys, but I love me a good Bloody Mary. It's making my mouth water because it was really good. Okay, so ladies of London. So first of all, this week I felt my heart just keeps getting ripped out of its chest by Marissa. I feel so bad for her. She had to take her baby back to the hospital. The baby ended up being fine, but she was, she's like, I grabbed her. She was gray and I was nervous. And, I mean, it's got to be nerve wracking. And I really feel for her, this season. She's going through a lot, and she's got the cameras there by her side the whole time, and it is very brave to put that much of your personal life out there, and that's good television. Because a lot of times we think about whether it's like the Housewives of New Jersey or the Housewives of Beverly Hills. They're the worst of this, I have to say. They're the kind where they live a very separate life on camera than they live off camera. And that's kind of defeating the purpose of a reality television series. The purpose of a reality TV show is to show your reality, right? Not how you want. Like, it's like those people that do like all these fabulous Instagram photos and all these Facebook pictures and my life is so wonderful. No, it's not. Like, you're fronting. Like, why are you fronting? Like, I'm just saying. So anyways, my heart goes out to Marissa because she's not fronting at all. So I give her mad props. Okay, so my favorite, well, my two favorites. Well, first of all, Sophie didn't really play that much of a part on this episode. So Sophie she was there because basically what had happened was Julie had decided to have everyone, Julie Montague, Lady Hitchingbrook, I still don't know what that is. But she invited the girls to Mapperton, her big town that she owns, practically, and for a big fancy dinner. And the thing is that when she first started her dinner, she actually said, these are the house rules. And Caroline Stanbury was not having any of that bullshit at all. She's like, I do not appreciate being told how to act. But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I don't think she's remembering. When Julie first had her very first dinner for all the ladies in Mapperton 2 years ago, a lot of shadiness went down, Juliet was shady about the dinner, so, and that was mainly what it was about the dinner. She did say, I don't want anyone saying they're going to, going out to the toilet and then taking a 45-minute smoke break. But mostly she was talking about, I don't want to see any plates going back and forth. But in all fairness, she made an effort to make a meal that Juliet would like. She made venison last time, and Juliet's like, I'm not eating venison. I'm not eating Bambi. It's awful. First of all, venison is yummy. I love me some venison. It is delicious. Delicious. I love it. Ooh, some venison jerky right now would be really good. Ooh, some venison jerky in my Bloody Mary. Anyways. So, I thought that she did a really good job of kind of making sure that she had a good menu, so that there was no need for the plates going back and forth across the table like there was last time. I mean, that was a little bit crazy. So, I understand that. That makes perfect sense to me, right? And then the smoke break was kind of a dig at Caroline Stanbury, but it wasn't like that. I don't think it was that big of a deal, but Caroline was really pissed off about it. But here's the thing that I don't understand. you know, when that first dinner happened, Caroline was probably the most pissed off of anyone that was there about the whole plates and everything. She was just like mortified that these people were like that. But now she's finding herself in a different position where the shoe is completely on the other foot, and she's the one that's being rude right now, and it's a little strange, and I'm not quite understanding why. Although I will say there's one. This is the best because, and this is shade, but this is Danish shade from Caroline Fleming, who I'm loving more and more every single day. I love me some Caroline Fleming. Julie was like, well, this is basically for everyone except Caroline Fleming. And I think it was Juliet was like, why is Caroline Fleming, no, it was Caroline Stanbury's like, why aren't you included? And she's like, I've never been rude, darling. It's like, she's right, though. She's always had her manners on fleek, whether she's hosting or not. Now, granted, some people might think that, like, for example, when she had that big Danish feast at her house with the goose. Oh, my God, that goose looks so good. Oh, my God, and the juices that she was basting it in. I'm really hungry right now. I don't know why. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, so, she's always had really wonderful manners. She's never, said, I'm not going to eat that, blah, 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 And I think that is why Caroline and Juliet are now such friends, because they have a lot in common in terms of that, right? I think Caroline is a lot more American than she lets on. So, and I don't know if she's upset that Julie has a title. I don't know if Julie's upset that Caroline has money. I don't know. But there is drama between those two, a whole lot of drama. And it's so palpable you could cut it with a knife. But see, it makes me wonder what's going on with Caroline Stanbury. She's my favorite, right? So I need to preface everything by saying that she's my favorite, because I don't want anyone to think I'm throwing shade on her, because I'm not. But, this whole season has been one argument after another. Now it's Julie. Then before that, it was Sophie. And, who's next, right? So it just makes me really kind of scratch my head. Like, but you never know. This is just like episode 2 or 3. So there's going to be plenty more where this came from. So I'm sure we'll be finding out sooner as opposed to later what is going on with her. Okay. So, I thought that was pretty much it. And then Juliet, Juliet is Juliet. And as much as I thought, I might actually be getting to like her, I really am not. She is just as American as they come. And that is not a good thing, because she is very much the stereotypical ugly American. And I don't mean ugly in the way that she looks, because she's beautiful. She's not ugly at all. But just her inside just is very obstinate and very, I'm not doing things your way. I'm doing things the American way. And if we were in America and there were British people living here, that actually would be fine. But she's in their country. So you think you could try to acclimate to their culture. Now, it's not going to be 100%, but I mean, and her husband, is her husband English? Now, I know Marissa's husband is English. I don't think Juliet's husband is English. I just think he's working for an English company. Anyways, so, that whole thing is just, I thought of that. I was really trying to like her. I was like, after that first episode, because they did a really good thing on the first episode. They didn't show her too much. Showed her at the very end, and they showed her coming hard for Julie, but it was like, okay, all right, she's coming to play. But now it's like, oh, God. It's just the same old crap from her. It's the same old, same old. But it was nice to see Luke. I love me some Luke. I think he's hot. He's Caroline's makeup artist. And her makeup is always, Caroline Stanbury, and her makeup is always on fleek. I've got to say. She does look fabulous everywhere she goes. So, mad props to her for that. Anyway, so thank you so much for logging on today. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. You can hashtag Ladies of London to talk about Ladies of London. And the next Sudsy recap I'm going to do is going to be all about, drumroll please, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So you can hashtag RHOBH to talk about that with me as well. Peace out, everyone. Have a great night. Wubba, wubba, wubba.